Hey guys, okay, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Melita, and it's been a while since I did a cooking video. I was talking to my friend who lives way up north, and she was like, how come you haven't done a cooking video? So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and do a cooking video. So what we're gonna make today is called puerco con chile rojo, or pork with red chili, but it sounds way fancier in Spanish. Anyway, so this is what we're gonna be using, guys. We're gonna be using a little package of pork loin. I'm going to be using an onion that I found in the dumpster. So I'm going to be using some ingredients that I found in the dumpster. And we're going to use red peppers. Me and my friend Jessica, she had come down and we found a whole bag, well, more than one bag of red peppers and orange peppers. So I diced them all up and they've been frozen. So I just took them out right now. What else? We're going to use some cumin, garlic powder. We're gonna use some cornstarch to make a slurry to thicken it up a little bit, and we're gonna be using this salsa casera. This is hot. I should have bought mild. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna taste it first, see if it's too hot, and then we're also going to use some chicken stock, and that's it. Okay, so let's get cooking. Okay, guys, I'm just dicing the pork into 1-inch pieces. And I was going to tell you, y'all don't have to use this particular salsa. It just so happened that this is the one that I picked up. You could use whatever you have on hand, paste or, whatever it is you have. And you don't even have to use salsa. You can just use diced tomato. That works just fine. A can of diced tomato instead of that. If you don't want spice at all, that'll work. So, you just use what you have in your pantry, because that's just the way, I cook. Because I don't have time to be running to the store, if I'm going to make something and I don't have, what I need. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to dice the pork. I'm going to have a cast iron skillet with 1 tablespoon of oil of your choice. I'm going to use olive oil, but you can use whatever oil you want. And then I'm going to dice this this onion, and I'm going to put that in there too, and then I'm going to brown it. So let's go to that step. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to add it in. We're going to add the pork and the onion together. Here we go. Okay, now we're just going to let this brown. And I'm going to add salt and pepper to it right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. This is half a teaspoon. Let's see. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin. And half a teaspoon of garlic. Ow, I don't know why my garlic gets so hard. Maybe it's the humidity. Okay, and we're gonna add that. Okay. Then we're gonna give it a stir. And then we're going to add the red and orange peppers. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add the orange and the red peppers. And this is a 1/4 cup. But you can add how much or how little you want. And then I'll come back to it once I have it really nice and brown. Okay, guys, it's been about 10 minutes. And this is what you're looking for. You see how it's starting to brown at the bottom? All the liquid is absorbed. This took about 10-12 minutes on mine, but that's because my pork was partially frozen. So if yours is, fresh, then it's going to take a little less time. So now we're going to go on to the next step. Okay, I tasted it. It's not too hot. So I'm going to add 1 cup of the salsa, like so. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of chicken broth. Shake it up. 1 cup of chicken broth. So a total of 2 cups. There we go. Okay, and give it a mix here. Okay, then we're gonna add this to the pork. Okay, here we go. I'm holding the camera with my right hand. Let me switch. There we go. Okay. See the color, guys? You see how it turned a really dark color? It's very visually pleasing. It almost looks like gravy, but we didn't add gravy. This just made it on its own. Okay, now we're gonna simmer this until the pork is fork tender. So it just, it's not, I'm not gonna give you a set time. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. It just depends on your, I guess, your cut of meat. You could use this, you could use beef with this as well. So if you only have beef, then go ahead and use just, you know, cube steak if you want. Okay, so I'm gonna let this go for about 15 minutes and then I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna turn it to simmer. Okay, you guys, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys. I didn't wind up using the cornstarch because my gravy was thick enough on its own. It didn't need any thickener. But if yours is kind of runny, then go ahead and use the slurry. Okay. Okay, timer. It's been 15 minutes. Look at this. Look at this sauce, you guys. Is that not amazing? It looks delicious. And I'm pretty sure it is going to be delicious. You can serve this over rice, white rice, Mexican rice, or, you know, you can just serve it by itself. I'm going to serve it with a little side salad and some lime that I got in the dumpster. So let's give it a taste and see how it is. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's my little side salad with my little pork right here, a little bit of sauce. Let's give it a taste. It's gonna be hot. That is so good. And it's not spicy, you guys. Not spicy at all. It was very tiny. Great flavor. And the pork is really, really tender. Like I said, you could do this with beef as well, like cube beef, or, you know, this was for like the cheap cut of steak, you know, that is like $3 and you need to cook it for a really, really long time to get it really nice and soft. This would be the perfect recipe for that. Just let it go for like 30 minutes. Just keep adding a little bit of chicken stock or beef stock, whatever, just to keep it braising. But it would be great with that too. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around, and we will see you hopefully next week with another dumpster diving video and maybe another cooking video. So we'll see you. Thanks. Bye.